Hangout wear pajamas are the go-to for anyone who loves looking fly even when chilling at home. Slip them on, and boom, instant style upgrade without leaving the couch. These PJs are like a cozy hug from a cloud, but make it fashion. Perfect for those Netflix marathons or surprise FaceTime calls. Once, wore them all weekend and felt like a homebody fashion icon. Snag yours now and redefine home comfort.
Goddamn shit! Being fair.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. It's your boy Cha-Cha, Charlie Glover, and I'm back once again with another one. Oh yeah, as y'all can see, the dorm is lit. The dorm is lit. Everybody in here. Special shout out to Utica, New York, man. I ain't forget about you, man. I see you in the comments. Big Utica. Raise them up, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. For real, shout out to all the new subscribers, all the channel members. As you can see, the membership is popping up. It's popping up. Man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, for real. Before I can get into the next story, though, I need that little favor, though. I need y'all to hit that like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, yeah. Man, today, I got to tell y'all about this white boy named Stonewall. Man, Stonewall was off the chain, man. This another Ultra State prison story. Oh, yeah, shout out to my boy Oscar, man. What it do? So, Stonewall come in off the transfer. He in Dawn. He a civilian white boy. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of big, too. That boy was... Yeah, he was one of them, jelly roll. Oh, yeah, that boy look like a cotton ball with legs. Boy, that boy, he look like his butt was about to bust on the front of his shirt. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, that boy was big on big, you feel me? So, he came in the dorm, he got settled in or whatever. And that thing, you know, he had somebody out there in the free world that loved him, because that boy stayed getting them so bad. That boy stayed pulling up, trying to buy the yeah. So, you know, we doing time in that bit. You know, you had a couple dudes tried to extort big boy. So he was scared. You know what I'm saying? That boy was scared. So he used to pull up on me for phone time. You know what I'm saying? I used to let that boy buy phone time when he owed me money. His mama used to text the phone like, I got that green dot for you, you know what I'm saying? I know he owe you $50. Boom. We had our situation secured. Other people in the dorm, you know how they do. They get they finesse on and shit. He finessing. He making them wait, but I ain't tripping. None of his business he got going on outside of me. Long as I get my fitting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need mine. Yeah, I need that. So, you know, me and him had done got pretty cool, even though I know he was going to he was borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Oh yeah, hell yeah. He used to do shit like this. He might go credit a 50 over there. Snort, get a little snort on. He knew a couple more junkies, you know what I'm saying, in the dorm and outside the dorm. He'll break down a little sack and sell it to them, get the money back and pay who he owe. You know what I'm saying? Where he fucked up at letting another junkie credit some dope from him. You already owe a nigga for some dope. Then you credit another motherfucker some dope. So now he getting in these situations and he be like, man, I'm waiting on such and such to pay me. I'm waiting on such and such to pay me. Nigga was slapping him out. I'm talking about slapping the taste out that boy mind about that fetty. Cause it's a real addiction. But like I say, I stayed out of business cause he was paying me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always be in the comments, man, why y'all be letting stuff happen to dudes and why y'all don't try to save them? Man, everybody got sentenced by themselves. You feel me? If you ain't gonna stand up for your shit yourself, why would another nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you stand up for another nigga shit, that means you became a war daddy. Oh, no. Hell no. I wasn't gonna be one of them. I ain't being nobody war daddy. I don't run no protection agency. Oh, no. Hell no. So, we doing time in that bit, and one day, he knock on my door. That boy Stonewall knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, yeah, what up? He come through the door. He like, man, I need to use the phone. He look fat as hell. I swole as a motherfucker. I say, damn, boy, look like a bitch done got on your ass. He was like, yeah, man, these guys are tough, man. I didn't know prison could be so bad, man. I say, what the fuck you thought it was? He was like, man, you know, I be watching 60 Days, the little show and shit. I said, man, all that shit on TV fake, but it's the real deal. Boy, you in here with these wolves, po ass bitch. These boys will eat you, boy. They'll eat your fed, bitch. About that fed. I say, man, you really need to go on, pay out all your debts, man, and get all the way square with everybody. And shit, you know what I'm saying? I say, you know what? I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait on my little money, cause at that time he owed me a little $100. He owed me $100. I say, I say, how much you owe out? He said, man, I owe out 75. I say, well, cool. I get my little 25. I'll wait on the 75. I don't want nobody to kill you in him, my boy. That's the least I can do for you. I'll wait on a little bread. Cause he was consistent. He was paying me. He might be some bullshit with the rest of them niggas, but he always paid me. His mama made sure she paid me. She just didn't know about all the other extra shit he had going on. She had no idea. She had not a clue. Oh, yeah, so she send the money, whatever. He go straight in his face and shit. He don't owe nobody, so he telling me he don't owe nobody up. So, boom, I cut my little 25. About 4 days later, his mama came through, son, another green dot. So shit, I had my money, plus he had a 25 left over. You feel me? So he told me, with that other 25, man, I want a store bag, man. I felt like I ain't ate in a week, man. I need a store bag, man. So I put a little food together. I give him the store bag. You know what I'm saying? He leave up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So we doing time in that bit. And one day, he coming there to use the phone. He stay in the room. Normally, I let him take the phone to his room and use it. Give him a little privacy, whatever. But he stayed in the room using the phone. So he talked to his people, whatever. And he was like, hey, man. I'm like, what's up? He was like, hey, man, how can I be a part of what you a part of? I said, you can't be. You just can't be, bro. Like, nah, bro, we ain't even finna do that. I say, man, listen, you better all by yourself, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't cut for the type of shit you want to be a part of. He was like, man, but it's so scary in here, man. These dudes be trying to jump in. I say, bro, we don't run no protection agency, bro. Like, this ain't what going on, bro. This ain't that, bro. You just gonna have to stand on your own, too. I say, you gonna have to suppress your habits, bro. I say, all the bullshit that you got going on come from your habits, bro. Like, bro, this shit is because of you, bro. You living beyond your means. You know how much money your folk gonna send you a week? You can't go beyond that, and you be fucking up because you go beyond that. Ain't nobody just jumping on you just cuz. You getting these folks shit, bro. And these folk want their money, bro. They prison. This ain't the street where you can oil nigga and duck off and hide. Nigga, where you gonna go in the dorm? Ain't but so far you gonna go, nigga gonna pull your ass out, bro. I say, so you got to start exercising self-discipline, bro. Stop owing niggas and you'll be all right. You won't have no issue. I say, shit, who you owe right now? He said, I don't owe nobody. I say, man, I'm challenging you, bro, to keep that shit like that, bro. I mean, running around here owing nigga, man, you just gonna have to budget your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, we doing time in that bitch. He started doing good. He started doing good and shit. And that thing, you know, that boy had done crunk him up a stove. He sacrificed the green dot. He was like, hey, man, my mama finna send me a dot, man. You just hold it. You just hold it, because I be done went and fucked off. He say, man, I want to start me up a stove, man. So I'm like, all right, shit, bro, get you some money. So he come back to me Woo woo, he get the green dot, do what he need to do, bought him some cigarettes and shit. You know what I'm saying? He started selling cigarettes. He built up his little food, started storing out, you know what I'm saying? So he was doing that little thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look at it damn boy, I'm proud of you. I stayed telling him, boy, I'm proud of you. Stonewall, look, boy, I'm proud of you. So he doing good. He walk around with his little chest out and shit. Then that thing, you know, boy, them wolves pulled up. Them young blood dudes, you know what I'm saying? They pulled up, they robbed that damn boy. They get all his shit, you know what I'm saying? Tore it my fact. So he come to me like, man, they got me, man, they got me. I'm like, yeah, bro, he was like, but bro, what was I supposed to do, bro? He was like, what would you do in that situation, tough guy? I was like, hey, bro, don't talk that shit to me now. You ain't say all that shit to them boys, but don't come in here with your chest all out, boy, cause your ass will end up with your face in the toilet, boy. Stop that. He tells him, what you would have did in that situation? You a motherfucking civilian, and all them guys pull up and try to rob you. I say, shit, what I would have did in that situation? I would have put that knife in their life. If I know I'm running store, that's just like selling dope on the street. Why I'm gonna be out here trapping that pipe and I ain't got no fire on me? I say, man, shit, bro. I lift my shirt up. I say, shit, boy, I keep the glizz on me, boy, cause you never know. He say, but they're not gonna try to rob you. I say, motherfucker, I know, but I say, shit, if I was you, I would have had my glizz on me. Soon as I seen the dope swing and seen all them come in my room, I'm up in that bitch and I'm finna let the first nigga have it. The first nigga finna get it. Yeah, the first nigga finna get it. But he was like, man, I possibly could get killed. I say, you a man, bro, for you anything, bro, goddamn. Shit, you could get off on the first nigga come through that door. And then I looked at the niggas that had done robbed him. If he would have popped that first nigga and they would have seen that blood, bro, them nigga wouldn't even cut like that, bro. They just pulled up with intimidation because they know he a white boy. He by himself. He's scared. But a real nigga, a real stepper, they would have pulled up in that bitch and nigga would have let them nigga have it. Fired them nigga. The rest of them would have tore it down. I know it. I done seen these same niggas in other situations and they look like bitches. You feel me? So now you had some go hard ass bloods in there. Now the one that go hard in there, but the particular one that robbed him, I knew them boys wasn't talking about that thing, nothingness. Oh no, hell no, they were talking about nothingness. So shit, boom, goddamn. We in there talking and shit. I got tired of hearing about it. I was like, shit, bro, you ain't gonna be a man on your own, bro. Nigga ain't protecting niggas in that bitch, boy. You feel me? And if you do get some protection, you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay. And he was like, well, man, I'll just pay you for protection. I said, nah, bro, you can't pay me. I got too much going on. I don't do the war dad and shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Holler at a couple of these other niggas or something, bro. I ain't got time or the patience for that shit, bro. You feel me? I say, cause you slick. You ain't finna be going to get in shit and then come run behind me. Nah, hell nah, boy. I got too much going on. So he walk around for a couple days all sad and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. I say about 2 weeks later, that nigga had done bought $100 store bag from me. His folk had done sent him $100. You know what I'm saying? And he spent it with me. I cashed him out, all food. Man, shit. A day later, they robbed him again, took all this shit. So now he blowed. He done piked this shit. He done got on the door. You know what I'm saying? So boom. That boy stay back there in the hole for a long time. You feel me? So, boom. Next thing you know, I was waiting on that power move to come through. You know what I'm saying? I had them tried to get the mother load. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But this the crazy part, man. When my pickup man got the pipe, he fuck around jeffing around on the walk instead of getting the pipe coming straight to me. He out there on the walk jeffing around and shit. Fuck around 13 and ran down on that boy and got my whole pipe. So he was, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't one of them stand-up ass nigga, man. The 13 applied a little pressure to him. And that nigga told on me because they asked him, who you finna take this shit to? We know this ain't yours because you ain't even that type of nigga to be having that type of shit. Who you taking this shit to? So the nigga told on me, bro. They come snap me up, put me on PI. I'm like, what the fuck y'all goddamn come get me for? We know you, Sharp. That contraband will come into you, nigga. How the fuck you got that shit? How the fuck he end up with all that? I was like, man, I don't know what you talking about. Y'all niggas ain't caught me with shit. I say, shit, come on, bro. Nigga just threw a name out there, bro. Y'all let me go back to the dorm, man. I don't know nothing about no work, no nothing. Even though on the inside, I'm blowed. Because I had done spent about $7,000 in the whole play, working that whole move. This shit just gone. I'm like, damn, boy, this shit fucked up. So, I'm back there in the hole. So, the 13 officer I was cool with, he went out there when they booked me. You know what I'm saying? He had them pulled up to check on me and shit. He was like, Shaw, what going on? I was like, bro, it's a conspiracy or something, bro. These folks talking about they PIing me about some shit they caught another nigga with. He was like, oh, yeah, I heard about that shit. I was like, shit, my boy, I need you, bro. I need you for real. He was like, what you need? I was like, man, I'm trying to give you some money, bro. He was like, for real? I'm like, yeah. He said, what you talking about, nigga? I got bills, nigga. My bill due. Matter of fact, nigga, you might be just in time. I'm like, shit, bro. I need like 4 of them packages back. He was like, what packages? I said, man, I need 2 of them bones of that gas and 2 cans of them cigarettes, bro. I got you. He was like, shit, what you paying, nigga? I said, shit, I give you $1,500 right now. So at the time they came and got me and put me on PI. I had my phone and shit put up. So when they packed all my shit up and shit, I had one of my bros bring my phone and shit down there. So I had my phone. I was like, bro, I can send you $1,500 right now. So he was like, shit, send it, let me see it. So he was like, I'll be back round when I make my rounds. So he walk off. He making rounds and shit. He going door to door. He making his rounds and shit. You feel me? He go do it round. Then that boy come back to the door. I show him. He was like, oh, boy, you done sent that shit for real. I'm like, yeah. So he was like, I'll be back. I'm finna go down there to the office. That nigga was slick. Man, that nigga was slick as hell. I say about an hour and a half later, that nigga pulled back up. You know what I'm saying? But he played the shit off. When he came to my door, he was like, Sean, get up against the wall right now. So I was like, damn, man, what the fuck you coming in my room for, man? What the fuck going on? He was like, get up against the motherfucking wall. I want to hear shit. I'm finna spray your ass. So, boom. We play the shit off. He come off in there. He dropped that damn thing off. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I said, boy, I knew it was something about you, boy. He was like, shh, man. Hey, man. He was like, shit, boy, me and my baby mama just got into it, boy. This shit crazy. I needed this little cash right quick. So, boom. Shit, then that boy told me before he left, he was like, shit, let me know you need anything else, boy, shit, for real. So that nigga seen the nigga went capping, because I had done shot at the nigga a couple of times on some, let's get some money shit, but he was cool as fuck. He was just brushing it off, he was just laugh it off. But shit, I get one of them time came where that boy was on the ground, poor ass bitch, and I came in the clutch. And time, broke that damn boy out. So I wasn't feeling so bad, shit. I had some back here to trap. And see, I already knew. Them 2 bones of weed he brought me, I could make some racks off this shit, because I'm back here in the hole. You know I'm finna be crumbing. Everybody like when the nigga sell something, I be crumbing. Oh yeah, I ain't selling number sacks back there, bit and junts, little skeeter leg. Long as they be barely making crawl the paper, these niggas gonna be alright. So boom, and I got the cigarette. I'm finna single cigarette these niggas to death. If I sell a scoop, at the time the scoops was high. You feel me? Nigga was charging $75 to $100 a scoop. So shit, boy, you know I'm going with the highball. Well, I ain't got no scoops for sale, but if I do sell you a scoop, boy, I need 100. You know what I'm saying? The little medicine cup, 30 cc. Incorporate the fluff. Oh yeah, that thing look like the whole damn thing in the cup. You put that thing in the glove though. By the time you make it to your room and we weigh that damn thing up, that shit done lost some fluff. Oh yeah, I had to hit them with it. 100 ball if you want a scoop. So I'm like, shit, I gotta recoup some of my money, nigga. Shit. So I got 2 cans of cigarette and I got like 4 ounces of gas, cause it was two ounces in each bomb. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tell the 13 officer that, but I knew shit, it 2 zips in each. So I had me a cutie and 2 cans. I'm sitting back there in the hole, I'm trapping. I'm doing my damn thing. Yeah, I'm running it up. Boy, I got the orderly beating their feet. They even going to get money from the compound, coming back here to the hole getting money. You feel me? So boom. Goddamn, I stayed back that bit for like 2 months. They kept me back that bit like 60 days, but I wasn't even tripping because I ran it up. I had enough money to go back, make me, by the time I got out the hole, I had enough money to goddamn run me a whole nother place. So shit, I wasn't tripping. Shout out to that 13 officer, boy, that nigga goddamn, he fooled with me because he was cool with me. You feel me? That's why I say in prison, you can't be fucked up to all the officers. You can't cuss all the officers out because you never know when you gonna need you. They got the access to the chain gang, to all the doors. So if you cuss all of them out, when it come that time you in a tight spot, ain't none of them gonna fuck with you because you known to be some bullshit. You feel me? So shit, boom. Goddamn, they fuck around, let me out the hole. Boom. Mind you, this nigga Stonewall, he had done got out the hole like maybe 3 weeks before I did. So boom, they let me out the hole. They put me off in the dorm and shit. You know what I'm saying? A couple of the bros came and helped me with my shit or whatever. So boom. Next thing you know, goddamn, they were like, shit, G, you need to go to the shower. I was like, hey, yeah, let me get my room together and goddamn get situated with my bunkmate and shit, and then I'll holler at y'all, boy. So, boom. I get my shit together, unpack my property, you know what I'm saying, go through that process, get acquainted with my roommate. He was cool, that boy Jeff. That boy Jeff was cool as hell, you feel me? He had a phone and his little motion going on. He was a education orderly and shit. So he told me, he was like, bro, in the morning time, I don't even be in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got a little something going on, so I really be trying to stay out there be as long as I possibly can. So shit, I'm like, okay, cool. And see, I like to know my bunkmate's schedule so I can, cause he got a phone too. So when you in the room with a nigga and y'all don't know how to move in that bit, y'all will stay clashing cause y'all both got phone. Nigga be needing the room and all that old shit. So I had a player bunkmate. That boy Jeff was cool as hell. So after I get my shit together, whatever, I tell the bro, I'm like, hey man, I'm finna go to the shower, man. So he was like, I'm finna get 2 brothers to secure you. So shit, I get my towel and soap and shit. So I'm standing by the door and that thing, no, I see Stonewall walking toward me. He walking to me all strutting and shit. So I was like, what you got going on? He was like, yeah, I'm your brother now. So I'm like, what the fuck? The hell, when this shit happened? So I'm like, nah, bro, you can't secure me in no shower, bro. What the fuck going on? So I asked the bro, I'm like, what the fuck y'all got going on with this? He be like, shit, bro, he got stamped, bro. I'm like, he got stamped? How? Who? They were like, shit, man, you gonna have to talk to the COL, bro. Shit, so I don't even go to the shower. I go knock on bro door, you know what I'm saying, who I need to talk to. I'm like, man, what going on with that white boy? He was like, oh shit, boy, that one of mine, boy, he good, he one of mine. I'm like, man, this bitch ass white boy ain't talking about shit, bro. He gonna get a nigga in some shit, bro. He was like, nah, man, he straight, shit, he good. I'm like, all right, bro. Anything come behind that boy, man, I'm gonna wear my V. I'm not going behind him. I know he a bitch. I was just in the dorm with him, bro. I say, I'll wear mine, bro. I ain't getting in shit behind that boy, cause it gonna be some shit. He was like, shit, that's understood, G, shit, that's understood. I'm like, man. But, you know what I'm saying, you had some of the bros who, you know what I'm saying, really it's exploitation because you using your membership for a personal gain. Niggas ain't supposed to do that shit, but they prison. When a nigga on the ground and he see a duck, shit, instead of standing on the morals and principles of the organization, shit, they'll go outside of that and stamp a nigga just cause he going to the store. They can get something out of his ass. You feel me? You had some nigga do that. You feel me? I ain't with that shit. I ain't stamping nobody. You feel me? But goddamn, hey, so shit, after he told me the business line and I told him the business line, anything pop out with this motherfucker here, bruh, I don't give a fuck who get mad. I ain't getting in that shit because I done told y'all, nigga, I been in the dorm with him. He's scary. He's some bullshit. I done seen that nigga go out like a straight hoe. They ain't believe me. I'm like, all right. So I get 2 bros I know that I trust, and I went on to the shower, got my, you know what I'm saying, got Fred, go back to the room and shit. I'm cooling on my phone and shit, smoking. Me and my bunkmate kicking it. So time going on, day going by and shit. So we fuck around and have our little meetings and shit. And this motherfucker Stonewall and that bitch, that shit was irking my nerve. But I'm looking at this shit like, man, These niggas just don't know. They stepping in some shit they ain't gonna be able to get out their shoe, bro. I'm telling you, I know they tight. I done seen this shit before. So boom. About a month go by, ain't no infractions and shit like that. So I'm out there watching the game, you know, per usual, my boy LeBron on TV. You know what I'm saying? Watching it damn boy. So next thing you know, Stonewall just run out of nigga room. He come up out that bitch running. You know what I'm saying? So nigga looking back like, what the fuck going on? So the nigga walk out the room with the knife. He was like, bitch, where my motherfucking money at? I don't care nothing about who you with, what you, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Nigga, they might pull me out, but bitch, I'm finna pull you out, nigga. Get my motherfucking money. So now all the bros out here on the floor like, oh, bro, what going on? He was like, man, they bitch playing, man. They bitch been on me for a sack since he came in the dorm, bro. I got children to feed. I got mouths to feed. He taking away from my children, bro. I need my motherfucking money. So Stonewall like, man, I been paid you, man. I gave you a green dot, man. The nigga was like, man, shit, one shit on that green dot. That shit wasn't no good. But see, me knowing Stonewall, that bitch, he get them green dot now. That I do know for sure. Whether or not now that one thing I ain't never see him do in the dorm when I was around. I never witnessed somebody say they get a green dot for him and he done spent the money. Now it is possible nigga got the green dot, don't work the move. Now he trying to press him out some more money because he see he get money. That could be the case too. But like I told these niggas, they nigga gonna have you in some shit you can't get off your shoe. And now look, you out here on the big flow. So the nigga I talked to who's fountain, he pull up and shit like, ho, man, I can't let you do nothing to my brother, man. Woo. So the nigga was Muslim. So next thing you know, all his Muslim bros out here on the big floor. You know what I'm saying? Cause they fuck around, hit a commotion and shit. Now his Muslim bros out here and shit, they deep too. These boys like 23, 24 deep. They deep. We only about 15, 16 deep in the dorm at the time. You know what I'm saying? So now we out here on the big floor and shit. Woo, buddy stressing his issue like this nigga owe me. I'm finna pull this nigga out. It could go up in this bitch. I don't give a fuck, nigga. It could go up. This bitch finna pay me my money, nigga. I'm finna do it to his ass. So now niggas out there bitch clutching and shit. Shit, I looked the nigga who had the stamp. I looked him dead in the eye because he walked by me. I looked him dead in the eye. I made sure that nigga watched me go in my room. I went in my room, closed door. So that thing, you know, he come to my door, knocking on the door, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what's up, bro? What you want, bro? He was like, man. I said, bro, I told you this shit, bro. I said, man, what you gonna do, bro? He was like, shit, man, I'm gonna go and get that nigga. You know what I'm saying? A little 25 he on for the sack, man, and I'm just gonna violate his ass. I'm like, shit, bro, I don't really give a fuck what you do, bro, but I told you. I say, now you see. So he walk out the room and shit. He go pay Buddy the little 25 and shit. And they beat Stonewall ass. They punched his ass out for all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in that bitch at cooling. So, you know what I'm saying? Stonewall had done did it again. A couple more niggas was pulling up on us time. So I was like, hey, anything going on with that white boy, bro, don't pull up on me. Cause I told it, man, you know what I'm saying? I told these niggas what's going on, bro. Don't pull up on me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And for the simple fact, I told Stonewall, I said, hey, look, bro, getting off in this gang shit, that shit ain't for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But now he finna fuck around and find out. So, like I say, niggas went to pull him back up to my heat and shit. So, that thing, you know, the packaging came. They brought us the packages and shit. And that thing, you know, Stonewall got his shit in a bag. You know what I'm saying? You had like 313 officers and 2 regular officers in them. When he got his bag, he shot to the side pole and closed it. So the 13 officer like, man, what the fuck you got going on? He was like, man, I fear for my life, man. I fear for my life, man. Dudes talking about they're gonna try to rob me, man. I can't be in here, man. They talking about they're gonna rob me once I got my stuff, man. So when a white boy tell the 13 that they ain't finna question it or nothing like that, they finna get that boy ass up out of there. So they got that boy ass up out of there, man. So now niggas run around mad. Now these niggas, he owed some niggas that was affiliated. So now they looking at us like, man, y'all just seen y'all brother catch out. Y'all just seen y'all brother catch out. That nigga owe us, bro. Somebody gotta pay this motherfucking debt. So shit, I went on in the room and scrapped up, bitch, cause I ain't paying y'all nigga nothing. I told this nigga about this shit. So boom, one of the bros, you know what I'm saying, one of our bros had them slipped out the dorm, and he went and told some niggas that was in a higher position what was going on. So boom, they made the call. Boom. Fuck around, they asked me what I thought about the shit. I was like, shit, bro, y'all wanna know my honest opinion, bro? I said, shit, bro, I told these niggas that man was some bullshit. He was gonna have niggas in all type of bullshit cause he can't control his habit, bro. Know what I'm saying? He play these motherfucking Peter Paul game with nigga bread, bro. I tried to tell these niggas that shit, bro. You feel me? So the nigga on the phone was like, did Block G tell y'all that? So the nigga, he was looking at me crazy and shit. He was like, yeah, folk, he said that. So he was like, well, shit, since he put you up on game, nigga, you pay them debts then, nigga. So he was like, G, man, got that. He was like, nah, nigga, you pay them debts, nigga. Since the man told you what was up with him and you proceeded with this shit, nigga, you responsible for them debts. If some shit go on with the brothers in there, brother get hurt or anything go on in there, bitch, your ass getting smashed, nigga, straight up. So now he looking crazy. So now he had them order like the nigga they were talking to on the nigga that stamped it, he had like 4 packages. He had them put in different folk names. So boom, when the smoke cleared, he had to come off 2 of his packages. You know what I'm saying? Just paying all debts. Cause he know if he didn't do it and some shit pop, the blood on your hand, my nigga. You feel me? But I tried to tell him that boy wasn't talking about nothing. That boy was just trying to get some protection so he could run around the chain gang doing that tomfoolery. So, you know what I'm saying? When shit popped, he was gonna throw a rock and hide his hand. Oh no, hell no. So that bitch ended up getting put on compound restriction. You know what I'm saying? Then that boy Stonewall got transferred to his net count. I guess he thought shit was just sweet. His ass ended up getting pulled out cause nigga paid that call. You feel me? Pulled that boy ass out, man. That shit got real. But yeah, man. Man, you got to know, man, don't be joining no motherfucking gangs in prison for no protection. Especially, you know, you some bullshit, cause that shit gonna come back on your ass, boy, for real. It never fails. That shit is gonna come back on you. You feel me? So be mindful, man. Stay your ass out of trouble and don't go to prison, cause some of y'all gonna get so scared. You're gonna be scared to stand on your own too, and you're gonna join some shit. And that's gonna be the worst thing you ever did. Why? Because if you stand on your own too, you only responsible for your actions. When you join something, it gonna be a lot of times you don't even know what the fuck going on, but you gonna have to be out there on that big floor with your fight. You feel me? You don't even know what's going on now. Your freedom at risk and your life at risk because you can whack one of these niggas and be stuck in here forever, or a nigga can whack you and it just old with. So make sure y'all niggas stay the fuck out of trouble, man, for real. Especially you know you ain't cut like that, boy. Stay out of trouble. Tap into your essence. See what you good at for real and pursue that. That's what I advise you to do, you feel me? But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. All my YNs that hit me up on social media, man, I appreciate that because that let me know y'all trying. You feel me? Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to my sponsor, hangoutwear.com. Make sure y'all go tap into that website. Use my promo code GGANG and receive a 10% discount. Make sure y'all go stream my album, Reset, my new single, Don't Fold. It's out on all platforms. Y'all want that Charlie Global merch, that Global Gang merch? Make sure y'all tap into the website at charlieglobal.com and visit my website at kickingmajorflavor.com. I'm still doing that promo for the low ski roski. Yeah, accepting all budgets. I don't care what you got, boy. I got something for you. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get up off that grind, poet bitch. Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Tap in, man. Doing millions of views, hundreds of thousands of goddamn followers on all my platforms. So tap in. Oh yeah, yeah, man, I love y'all, and the motto don't change. Stay focused. Eventually you'll be blessed. And most importantly, man, you gotta stay free. Until the next video. Ching! Popeye, partner, Popeye, yeah. More time, let's get it. Well, I supposed to been down this website, what?
What website? You better not be looking at no porn.
Oh, no. I'm talking about this Kickin' Major Flavor, man. I'm talking about this thing lit. Boy, they got everything going on. They got the merch going on. You can book that boy, cha-cha. Oh, yeah, you can get on the email list. Oh, yeah. Then they got that pop-out for sale for $1. I'm talking about they got that pop-out on that damn thing. Oh, yeah, they got to get that for real. But they Kickin' Major Flavors lit. Oh, yeah, it lit for real, man. They got to tap in to this one right here for real. KickinMajorFlavor.com. Global game, baby.